the Magic Carpet Man.
Here we have a few bleach stains on tan carpet. These spots were caused by chlorine bleach in a bathroom cleaner, and as you can see, they're quite noticeable, and they're in a very high traffic area. The owner of this Airbnb was concerned about these spots and was hoping to avoid having to replace the carpet, so I was called in to dye them. Let's get to it. The first step is to neutralize the bleach left in the carpet so that it doesn't bleach out our dye when we start to put the color back into the carpet. This is a crucial step. You don't want to skip this step because when you begin to add dye to the spot, it can start to fade almost immediately if the bleach isn't neutralized. I mix the dye off camera. The solution you see is the dye, pH stabilizer, and the dye prep catalyst. I like to use a pipette because it enables me to get the dye on all of the bleached fibers and keep the dye off the fibers that I'm not dyeing. Just allows for good coverage and good control. I apply the dye liberally to make sure it coats the fibers completely. You're probably thinking that the color is way too dark, but actually it's not quite dark enough. You'll see in just a second what I mean. You can see here as I extract the excess dye that the color is just a little too light. I probably could have left the spot like that, and it would have been just fine. It wouldn't have caught anyone's eye when they walk in the room, but it's not going to take much effort to dye all the color in a little better than that. So I mixed up some more dye, a little darker this time, and I go over it again. You can't even tell that it's any different, but it is. Everything about spot dyeing is about making small changes and adjusting things incrementally. It's a very nuanced process, and you won't get anywhere with it by being impatient or heavy-handed. Now I rinse it again, you can see the color is just about perfect. The area that I've been working on is wet, and so it's a little darker than the surrounding dry carpet, but once it dries, no one will ever notice that spot again, and that's the point. The owner was thrilled, and that's what we were going for. That's all there is to it. You can see the before and after here. It's actually a lot harder than it looks. It takes a lot of practice to get the hang of it. And if you don't see color well, I would suggest bringing in a professional, because being able to see color is really the most important part of this whole process. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Magic.